or hit their army head on. Because right now my forces are fragmented.
I respect you, my enemy.
Because as soon as I attack the town, I won't be able to
Orders.
retreat out of it. I'm gonna call tactical retreat. Lift the siege.
Breaking the siege. Forming up together. How may I serve?
Yeah. And when that's done, now they're gonna come after me, hopefully. I'm gonna join up with my other reinforcements and then move. Oh, shoot. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. And how the heck did they know about them? No, retreat.
We are beaten.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You couldn't move that
The
far.
sun sets on today's journey.
You're loyal, but nothing else.
Orders. We march. Orders. We move. How may I serve?
The cavalry and the
Orders.
archers.
Joining the ranks. How may I serve?
Okay, so that's gonna be a big battle. Should be fun. These guys are moving up. These guys are being produced. These guys are moving out.
Orders.
How's this thing coming along? Amiable. Okay. Whatever.
Separating the men.
And here's a big battle. He's too old. And he's disloyal. I want to read this real quick, so hold on. Huh. It's like a hospital. Which is actually pretty kick-ass. I didn't realize that at all. That they had that kind of thing. What that means, yeah. Health, public order, and it's 2% per thing, so I'm very happy. That's well worth it in the long term. Okay, well, let's quickly save it because we know it's going to crash at some point. And oh my goodness me, that's gonna be interesting to deal with. So before we do anything else, we're gonna have to set up our supply chains. What I mean by that is who we recruit from.
How may I serve? As you will.
Yeah.
Orders. We march. We rest here
Good.
until dawn. How may I serve? We move. The sun sets on today's journey.
Yeah.
Orders. We shall end this day as victors.
Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's just a lot of heavy infantry, which I'm kind of scared out. Yeah, I know we have some archers, but they have... all our units are heavy infantry. But we may have the advantage of the deployment. Let's see now, where do I actually want to deploy? This looks like a reasonable spot. High point of the valley, overlooking everything. Gives my archers excellent position. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna do this off screen. Hold on. Welcome back, everybody. Well, so I've deployed. I've chosen a pretty basic deployment form, nothing fancy. They're probably gonna hit me at a wall, and if I were them, I would actually deploy over here. So that could be problematic, but we shall see how it goes. I have my spear chuckers in the front, spearmen behind them, and archers in the back row. So, pretty basic. Oh, they actually did deploy over here. They're walking towards me, and their reinforcements, or my reinforcements, come from my back, which is perfect. And getting kind of choppy there for a second, I don't know why. Interesting. Yeah, they're just going to come and march forward. My cavalry is actually hidden in these woods, because I have a feeling the main battleground is going to be right around here. Which means it's actually going to speed it up a little bit. And when they come, it's going to be a massacre, because I need to hit them from two flanks at the same time, and even if they have some of their forces still hidden, it shouldn't matter. 3, 2, 1, there we go. So now their missiles are in the front lines, which is fine, because that means my cavalry can charge them. I'm gonna have to take some heavy hits, but whatever. I still have the high ground advantage. They may have deployed in loose formation, which won't matter, because I just simply need their, what's the word? I need to get the infantry, these infantry lines, to pass their archers. Then I'm going to send my cavalry for the archers. Are these spearmen? Oh, they're axe people, yeah, so I actually want to avoid those a little bit. But what I could also do is just send my cavalry in to completely decimate one of these infantry groups, which may not be such a bad idea. It's time to reveal my cavalry. And now they are running, but I do have all of my spear chuckers in the front line. They should get a few volleys off before they charge. And I did look it up, and they're not totally rubbish at fighting. They're just not the best. For God's sake, kill them. That's actually a lot of things moving about, which I'm not too happy with. Oops. This may not quite go as I had planned. Okay, they only have 10 left and they're wavering.
A foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
True, maybe we are winning the battle, we shall see. Yes, these are my troll people. I actually want them to engage in the front lines because they're incredibly powerful. I didn't actually want my cavalry to engage them, but there we go. Run past these lines. These corsairs need to engage, so do these.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Yeah. Coming in, our line is still holding, and our cavalry is in their back. Yeah, we've convincingly won this pretty easily, in fact.
They have cut off the serpent's head. The enemy general is slain. Let's see how these snakes fight without their head.
Excellent. I think that's actually one of their major generals. So my deployment tactic worked. Barely.
They run like children. Scour them from the field.
Continue battle. I'm going to do this at high speed. Only because the more of these guys I kill now, the less I will have to deal with later, essentially. really just want to run these guys over. So I'm doing this at high speed. Yeah, it seems kind of silly, I know, but
Great victories are like sweet nectar.
yeah, that's it.
Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
That was pretty good. 184 versus 705. I'll take that. 200 of those were prisoners, but that means still 200 to 500, which is still more than a 2-to-1 outcome. So I'm happy. No, I need to execute them. It's just too many of them. If it was less, I may have considered being nice, but
Our enemies will suffer.
How may I serve? Orders.
and then another battle. Let me just quickly save it.
Your enemies shall fall swiftly.
It's not a major battle. I'm just gonna auto resolve it. Yeah, I probably could have done a lot better, but
Yes, please.
we now have one army that's probably equivalent to most of these put together, plus we're gonna have reinforcements in about 2 turns from these guys down here.
How may I serve? Order.
Yep,
How may I serve? We move.
sorry, 3 turns.
Rest here until dawn.
So we're gonna be A-okay.
Splitting our forces.
Still don't have very much money, but that's because we're having deploy so many men in the field all the time. He's too old. And I'm actually really starting to see the benefits of that massive economic input I did at the very beginning of the game.
How may I serve? We march.
Okay, this is
Our
just in the
enemies
border
will
clash.
None of them shall escape us. To battle. We should the enemy know.
Like I said, I'm not gonna fight all of these battles.
Yes.
If I have a general that can...
Escape us. Our enemies will suffer. Your enemies shall fall sweet.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Order. As you will.
Yes.
How may I serve? Orders.
2, I can disband 2 men for a new unit group.
How may I serve?
10, yeah. Yeah, I'm running kind of low on that old main infantry. But I'm bringing up a whole lot more right here. Actually, that may have been overextending myself. It is a full-on army that I have to fight. In a battle, I think we're actually pretty even, but I have so many archers that I would lose once they actually hit my lines, because I don't have enough main backing infantry. That's alright. Like I said, I'm having fun at this game. And to be honest, we also inflicted a lot of casualties, so if they were going to fight us... they're going to attack our reinforcements, of course. It's not what I wanted. It's rough in the battle.
We will have our revenge.
Shoot, I
The
can't.
sun sets on today's journey.
Wow. Well guys, there's not much I